Good Morning Enid. It is Thursday, December 20th. Sounds like Christmas is in the air. Thank you for joining us for our annual Christmas program here on Good Morning Enid. Grab a cup of coffee and join us for the next 30 minutes. News, weather, sports. Derek's here, Aaron's here, you're here. Dab of Glory's with us as well. It's 38 degrees outside, and so it's almost cold enough to let it snow. This is Good Morning Enid. It's time to rise and shine.
Good morning, Enid. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is my favorite episode of the year. I love the Christmas episode. Definitely the best one.
Well, you're dressed for Christmas,
Yes.
Miss Red.
Gotta love the red Christmas.
You got our sunglasses on. What do you think, Derek? That's pretty bright.
Yes, but it does not feel like Christmas, at least to me. It is going to be 53 degrees later on today. So let's take a look at that local forecast to see what's going to be in store for us. It's going to be 38 degrees right about now with a mix of sun and clouds today. And later today, it's going to get a high of 53. That is amazing for December. Almost Christmas time, and it is 50 degrees outside.
Yeah. Well, in a few moments, we'll see on this day in history weather, and you'll see the options of 4 below or whatever in a few moments. Again, thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas, everyone. And the 3-day forecast, because I know it's a busy weekend, as everybody probably gets off work maybe on Friday, Saturday, and they're going to go to Grandma's house. Well, it looks like the weather to travel will be pretty good here in Oklahoma, at least in the Enid area. As you can see, it'll be in the mid to upper 50s and near freezing for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So not bad at all. And we are very appreciative that our good bow tie guy friend, Derek Silas, is up here in the big chairs with us, the wide chairs or whatever. So, Derek, welcome.
Thank you.
Glad that you're here. So how cold was it on this day?
Yeah, let's look at those record highs and lows.
Oh.
In 1966, it was 73 degrees. And then 1924, 0 degrees, which is typical for Oklahoma climate.
Look at that.
That
70-some degree difference. So,
Yes.
so yeah, 0 degrees. Tomorrow's December 21st. Everybody, here's a test. What's tomorrow?
First day winner?
There you go. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. Yes, December 21st. I think that's is that the shortest day of the year? And then the days start getting longer.
I think it's the winter solstice.
I think
Yeah.
that's in
It
January.
is.
Is it today?
So
it is.
tomorrow's the shortest day, and then the 22nd, a little bit more sunlight. It just gets longer. Anyway, that was science 50 years ago, I guess it was. So anyway, tomorrow's the first day of winter, and that's all part of our weather forecast for you. Again, thank you for joining us. We want to welcome our friends as we live stream around the globe today. All of our friends that are watching in various countries from Japan to Germany and everybody in between. We just want to give you this update from Enid, Oklahoma on our annual Christmas show. And we're always honored to have Dab of Glory with us. And I think this is about their 4th year of performance with us. I could be wrong, but I think it's number 4. But enough of me. Let's hear them. And they're going to be singing one of the favorite songs. And you always see it in some of the old black and white movies and early day color movies. And it's called White Christmas.
The sun is shining, the grass is green, the orange and palm trees sway. There's never been such a day in Beverly Hills, LA.
But it's December the 24th, and I am longing to be up north.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Kind of makes you want to do the applause thing or something, right? So very good. Dab of Glory for us this morning at 7:36. Dale Gillum, Debbie Hart, and Gloria Cumston and Jim Hudson make up Dab of Glory. We're going to talk to them really live and in person in a few moments to find out a little bit more about the group. But that's White Christmas, a beautiful rendition. So we want to say thanks. It's Thursday, December 20th, and we're holding steady at 38 degrees, working our way up to 53 for today.
Yes, and if you did not catch the Thunder game last night, we have one person that we turn to who knows the scores, he knows history, and he knows weather, and that is Derek Silas, the bow tie guy with the Oklahoma Minute.
Thank you, Aaron. Well, Enid Public Schools officials have selected Billy Tips as the new athletic director. He will be coming from Winfield, Kansas, and will officially begin the new position after spring break, with his first action to assist with the selection of the new Enid High School varsity football coach. And if you're traveling, just wanted you to know, more Americans than ever are expected to travel this holiday season. AAA predicts 112.5 million will travel by car, plane, and train, a 4.4 increase over last year. Last night, Thunder gets a win over Sacramento, 132 to 113. They'll play Saturday against Utah at 8 p.m. And on this day in history, 1989, the United States invades Panama in an attempt to overthrow Manuel Noriega, a military dictator, who had been indicted in the United States on drug trafficking charges and was accused of suppressing democracy in Panama. And that's the Oklahoma Minute.
Very good. The Thunder win was on the road too, so that's big. It's 7:38, and we want to remind you, if you have photos to send us, Christmas photos or New Year photos, you can send them to gme@enid.org. gme@enid.org. We have one photo that we are proudly wanting to share with you today. We'd like to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Penn Klein right there. Congratulations to our, well, what do we describe Penn as? Derek, what do you want to describe Penn as? Go ahead. Well, he's definitely behind the scenes to help us in so many things that we do here at the Enid Television Network. He's had an extensive career in broadcast television and here in the Enid area for 24 plus years. So we want to say congratulations to Penn and Brenda. That was their wedding photo. I believe they were married here a couple weeks ago in North Carolina. Penn will be leaving us here in a few weeks, and so we will miss Penn's contribution. But again, we send our very best to them, and happy wedding day to them. Okay. Miss Party Dress, Erin looks very sharp. We want to say thanks to our friends out at Dillard's for providing her Christmas dress for today. And speaking of turning to someone, we always turn to Erin because she knows what's happening.
Yes, I know everyone's going to be traveling, but if you are looking for something to do in Enid, we have Christmas in the Village. and it is at the Cherokee Strip Regional Heritage Center. It runs through the hours of the Cherokee Strip Heritage Museum, so that's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's $7, which is just the cost of admission. It's basically the village behind them. The Humphrey Heritage Village is decorated for a Victorian Christmas, so it's 1900s decorated. It is gorgeous, so if you want to go look at some beautifully decorated village, this is definitely something that you need to check out. And that's really what's happening this weekend.
Thank you very much. I don't know what it is, but you ask my wife, you know, I like all kinds of music, but Christmas music has always been my favorite. I like some of the old hymns, Christmas hymns that you hear, and then, of course, all the different favorites. I just love Christmas music. And the Dab of Glory is going to have a series for us here called Carols of Four. They will be singing, "O Come All Ye Faithful," "What Child Is This?" "Joy to the World," and "Silent Night." And they have their rendition of that. So welcome back at 7:40 this morning on this Thursday, Dab of Glory with some Christmas songs just for you.
O come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. O come ye to Bethlehem.
Come and behold him, born the King of angels.
Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord, come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him laud, the babe, the Son of Mary.
So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh. Come, peasant king, to own him. The King of kings salvation brings. Let loving hearts enthrone him.
This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him laud, the babe, the Son of Mary. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ. What fields and floods, what hills and plains. Repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. Repeat, repeat the sounding joy. Silence night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night.
There you have it, Dab of Glory at 7:46 this morning, or 7:45 this morning. Dale Gillum, Debbie Hart, Jim Hudson, and Gloria Compton started, I think, Silent Night there. So thank you very much. We're going to turn attention to the group. We appreciate them being back again with us. Who's the spokesperson of the group? And the question on the floor is, how did you all get together? And then the second question, excuse me, is Dab of Glory. Explain that.
Well, we're a spin-off of another group, which was called Little Bit of Heaven. And so the guys, it was a men's quartet. The guys did that. One of their members left. And so a Little Bit of Heaven and a Dab of Glory is kind of how we got our name. So we've been together about 20 years.
Okay. So when you're not singing for the Good Morning Enid show, where do you all perform at?
Well, this Christmas season, we have been in nursing homes. We love to spread joy there, and we do that all year round. Go to all kinds of nursing homes and a lot of smaller churches around the area. We'll go out on a Sunday evening and sing in those churches. We do a lot of gospel-type songs for them.
And we sing national anthems sometimes. We were
do.
blessed enough to get to sing at the Thunder game a few years back. That was a lot
So
of
Debbie,
fun.
what was that like?
Oh, that was really amazing. They treated us like royalty. You know, they were really nice, and we had a good time.
And were you on key? Did you hit every
Yes.
word?
Yes, we did.
It's amazing how all of a sudden, oh, I forgot the word in the national anthem. Been singing it since the 3rd grade, but boy, I just went blank. So, Jim, your role in this is what? You have a great voice, and
I'm just a tag along. No, no, I just go with them. Whatever they sing. Dale and I are both baritones, so we kind of switch back and forth, trying to sing tenor and bass. But sometimes you have to fake it.
I understand. Well, I noticed Dale he's kind of playing the keyboards. You're not noticing him do that, but he's kind of playing the keyboards here by pushing a button. Dale, what is as a musician? Do you have a favorite instrument, or you just enjoy singing, or all of the above?
Well, my favorite instrument, I play the guitar and mandolin mostly. Like you were saying, I'm playing the keyboard, but I'm just playing the recorder. Our normal accompanist is Dr. Jerry Tucker that plays the piano for us whenever we go out on the road. But there are times when he's not available, and we use the best thing that we have is Dr. Tucker on our recorder. So.
Yeah. So he's stuck over here in the corner playing the piano, basically. It's 7:48 on this Thursday morning. Again, Dab of Glory is our special guest. As we're preparing for the day, high today is going to be around 53 degrees. Before they sing again, I was going to ask Aaron, let's play the word association game. When I say Christmas, what comes to mind?
Tree.
Tree?
I guess that's the first thing that pops up.
Not presents?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. We will have a little bit more of an interview with Dab of Glory here in just a few moments, but they're going to sing 2, again, all-time favorites, Away in the Manger, then also Lead Me to Bethlehem. So welcome back at 7:49, Dab of Glory.
Away in a manger, no grip for a bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head.
The stars in the bright sky look down where he
by me forever and love me, I pray. Bless all the dear children in thy tender care, and fit us for heaven to live with thee there. Lead me to Emmanuel, star of wonder, star so bright. For unto us a child is born upon this holy night. He is God with us, Emmanuel, he is the great I am. So lead me to the Savior, O star of Bethlehem.
As I travel down this road on my journey to the child in a manger where he lay, so lowly, meek, and mild. Oh, I can't wait to see his face and praise his dear name, and to sing a hallelujah, all of heaven and earth proclaim.
Lead me to Emmanuel, star of wonder, star so bright. For unto us a child is born upon this holy night. He is God with us, Emmanuel, he is the great I am. So lead me to the Savior, O star of Bethlehem.
When I bow before the one that they call the Prince of Peace, with gold and frankincense and myrrh as my offering to the chosen one, the Son of God, in all his royalty, I will sing with the angels, hallelujah to the King.
So lead me to Emmanuel, star of wonder, star so bright. For unto us a child is born upon this holy night. He is God with us, Emmanuel, he is the great I am. So lead me to the Savior, O star of Bethlehem. Lead me to Emmanuel, lead me to Emmanuel. Please lead me to the Savior, O star of Bethlehem. Bethlehem.
Good morning, Enid. Thank you again for joining us on this very special episode, the Christmas episode. And now you know why it's my favorite one, because Dab of Glory is amazing. And if you missed it earlier today, if you missed the Thunder game last night, we have one person that we turn to, and that is Derek Silas, the bow tie guy with the Oklahoma Minute.
Thank you, Aaron. Well, the Enid Public Schools officials have announced that they have selected Billy Tips as the new athletic director. He will be coming from Winfield, Kansas, and will officially begin his new position after spring break, with his first action to assist with the selection of the new Enid High School varsity football coach. And more Americans than ever are expected to travel this holiday season. AAA predicts 112.5 million will travel by car, plane, and train, a 4.4 increase over last year. The report says airlines are anticipating the highest number of passengers in 15 years. Last night, the Thunder played Sacramento with a win in their favor, 132-113. Saturday, they will take on Utah at 8 p.m., and you can watch it on Fox Sports. On this day in history, which is one of my favorite segments, in 1989, the United States invades Panama in an attempt to overthrow a military dictator, Manuel Noriega, who had been indicted in the United States on drug trafficking charges and was accused of suppressing democracy in Panama and endangering U.S. nationals. That's the Oklahoma Minute.
Thank you, Derek. Always a wealth of knowledge you are.
Walking encyclopedia.
He really is. And if you missed it earlier, the weather is going to be absolutely beautiful this weekend. I think it's going to have highs in the 50s, so if you're traveling, it is going to be an absolutely amazing weekend. Highs in the 50, 57, 55, that for December, that is amazing. And lows in the 30s, looks like it's barely hitting freezing, just a little bit under freezing. So.
Quickly, we want to announce that there's some holiday closing. The city offices will be closed next Monday and Tuesday for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. You'll see where the golf course will be open Christmas Eve but closed Christmas Day. This is on our website and everywhere within the city of Enid at our website, enid.org. So next Monday and Tuesday is holiday time. And next week is our special 200th show. We encourage you to tune in next Thursday morning, 7:30 for live television. We've already kind of packaged up a special program for you. And that's next Thursday, show number 200. And we invite you to be a part of that. So keep that in mind. Okay, we need to do the pet.
Yes, we do. And Charlotte has a nice dog named Joplin to show us today. So take it away, Charlotte.
Hi, good morning. Today we have Joplin. Joplin is in pen 17 with her friend Zeus, and she is looking for a new home. She's a female cur mix, and she's about 2-3 years old, and she's very sweet and loving and very playful. So if you need a really playful dog for the holidays, come by and meet Joplin.
Thank you, Charlotte. It's 7:57 on this Thursday, and again, tomorrow will be the first day of winter. So seems awful warm in here today for some reason. I guess our air conditioning's off or something. You're comfortable. I'm over here losing weight in this sweater. It's so hot. We want to say special thanks to Debbie Hart, Dale Gillum, Jim Hudson, and Gloria Constant. They make up Dab of Glory to help us out with a great Christmas songs of the past, if you will. And they're going to close out our program here with Carol of the Bells. Any closing thoughts before? We have just a few seconds.
Just have a safe holidays and travel safely.
Yeah, if you're traveling. Merry Christmas, everyone, and be safe. Again, we want to say special thanks to Dab of Glory for helping us with our program today. And we end the show with Carol of the Bells.
How the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song, their joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, rail, hill and dale, telling their tale. Tailing and ringing while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. On they sing dawn without end, their joyful tongue to every home. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song, joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Tailing and ringing while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. On they sing dawn without end, their joyful tongue to every home. Dawn